especially like with your sunglasses and a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Good
nobody
lip gloss, a good lip gloss, and good
Yes,
earrings.
Lord.
You know, you good. All right, so let's go to the third topic, which is black men wearing hoodies inside establishments. So
you talking about the actual hood, or just hoodies? Okay.
Hoods. Because when he was talking about that, and we was talking about the stereotypes of the bonnet, I said, you want to walk up to a black woman and be like, baby girl, don't do that, you're a queen. You know how they look at you. And my reply to that, it wasn't the do-rag Daniel, but that was a great one once again. My reply to what he said was, I said, well, are you walking up to brothers and saying, my brother, take the hoodie off? Take, when you're going into like grocery store, like gas stations and stuff, because hence the Trayvon Martin situation, and then a lot of black boys, especially now with the mask and stuff on, like where was we at? We was damn, what restaurant we was at? Oh my god, I forgot what restaurant we was at this weekend. But Shake Shack. We was Shake Shack in Charlotte. And it was a guy, he had on a fitted hat, and he was wrapped all the way up. All you saw was this right here. I said, I feel uncomfortable. Let's get this to go. Like, I was scared. Like, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, I'm acting like a Caucasian person. Like, I was scared. I was like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, this doesn't look right to me, you know.
It's the stereotype.
But they exist, and I'm not gonna like be ashamed of it, because why now when I share news articles about stuff, I was like, y'all, let's stop being a stereotype. But so I asked him, I said, if you're gonna walk up to a black woman and talk about she's better than the bonnet, do you walk up to a brother, a black man, and say, take off the hoodie? Because you know how these people in these stores feel about that. You know, it gives them the anxiety of, oh my God, I'm about to get robbed. And I know people are gonna be like, Ashley, how in the hell can a black man putting on a hoodie make you feel like you about to get robbed? The same way when Caucasian people see a black person walking towards them, they either cross the street, they grip their purse a little bit tighter, or they lock the damn door. And I do all that for everybody, not just black people. But I think I'm a Caucasian woman a little bit. I just scared of everything. Like, the world is crazy. The world is crazy. But so how do you feel about the black man in the hoodie? Like, when he's about to walk into a gas station, do you think he should take the shit off just so he can be like, hey, I ain't here to rob nobody. I'm just here to get my blunts, my cigars.
I personally hate the idea of having to change what you want to wear to make someone else feel comfortable. I really do not like the idea whatsoever. I understand
you don't like it, but if it can bring you home.
I understand there's a reality behind it. I understand all that, but at the same time, it's I don't like it. It's the same way how people like girls should dress a certain way because of, you know, what could happen, and it's like,
she said a serial killer.
It's like, just because I dress a certain way does not give you the right to touch me. Like, that's not a justifiable thing. And so I feel the same way about the hoodie. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's a matter of like knowing about where you're going. And I understand there's a reality about it. I just don't like the idea of having to do all that just to make someone else comfortable. Because white guys wear hoodies, Hispanic guys wear hoodies. Everybody wears a hoodie. Girls still.
I don't think that's even a race thing, though, my opinion. But continue.
It's just, well, if we're talking about black men, yeah, but
we're talking about black men.
I understand what saying, but I understand we're talking about black men, but I don't.
We're looked at more like when you go on
right, and it's you know, it's sucky because everybody wears hoodies. Like, you can get a hoodie from like every fucking store. I've been drinking too much, but you can get a hoodie from every.
I was gonna ask what kind of drink that was.
I have
on that
tequila. I think I have tequila
on Easter Sunday. My lord, I'm playing.
It's a celebration. No.
I'm talking about it's a celebration.
But yeah, I just don't like the idea of it. I don't think I would be one of the people like, nah, don't wear that hoodie. Like, I just don't see me saying that.
I am.
Maybe if we're going to like a certain restaurant or something like that, like maybe like, but that's more
that's
so
just etiquette.
Right, like you gotta just dress for where you're going. That's how I'm thinking of it. I don't think I would go a certain place and be like, nah, stop wearing that hoodie. Maybe if it was like a freaking place where like people was getting stopped that I was aware of, like something like that, you know.
Yeah,
I'll give you an
I've had to do the ask like people. I like, can you take your hoodie off real quick? Like, if you go in the store, take your hoodie off. Like I've said that.
I've experienced that, and I've experienced the being looked at crazy, and so I went to a PWI. For people that don't know what PWI is, it's predominantly white institution.
Right.
I played football up there for a year, and I had my hoodie on. It was, I remember this like it was yesterday. It was 11:50. The store closed at 12, and it was cold. This was in the mountains of North Carolina in the fall, so it was every bit of 30 degrees. So yeah, I had a do-rag on. I had, my hoodie over my head because it was freaking cold. I walked in to the place, and the cop saw me walk in. He was driving. He slowed down, saw me walk in, was almost past the gas station, did a legal cop U-turn, and came and stood in the gas station until I left. And literally, you talking about other people feeling uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable. And I'm not talking, he didn't even make it seem like he was coming to buy anything. He didn't even make it seem like he was coming to talk to the cashier. He literally walked in the door and followed me around every aisle in that store.
Okay.
So my point is, just because I felt a way about my well-being, I tell people, take your hoodie off before you go in the store. Granted, the place that I lived was predominantly white, but at the end of the day, like, that happens everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that stereotype too, Cortney. Like, I can't stand it. If I want to wear a hoodie and I want my head covered, I want to do that without being looked at weird. But nowadays, there's some stores like in Florence. I think the Circle K in Florence, they said they will not serve you unless you take your hoodie off.
Yeah.
They will not serve you. It says it at the door. If you remove all hoodies from the door. It don't matter if you're white, black, blue, green, or orange. So, you know what I'm saying? He definitely did, Kashonda. He definitely racially profiled me because I'm a 5'11", 320-pound dude at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I was still like, that was a lesson learned for me. And people would tell me all the time, take your hoodie off around here, bro. Take your hoodie off. I'm like, man, I ain't from around here, man. I don't care. And that's the reason, because you're not from around here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I say, as much as I hate that stereotype, for our well-being at this moment in time, with everything that's going on and has went on, some things you just got to do just to stay alive. And I hate to say it like that, but some things you got to do so you can make it home. You know what I'm saying?
We discussed that on an episode about matter of fact, Whitney was up here. Hey Whitney, if you're watching, well, when you go back and watch and listen, we was talking about Black men making it home. You know, like, because I was saying like the topic was Black men and their fuck the police mentality. Like, I know my rights, bro. Like, okay.
Me and my mama had a conversation about that the other day.
We'll deal with, like I said on that episode, I was like, I'd rather stand beside you at a news press conference and we talk about the harassment versus me on this news conference by myself crying and I gotta plan a funeral.
Yep.
All because you know your rights, bro. Like,
there's just some things that we have to come to the realization, no matter how messed up it is, that we just can't do right now. I'm not saying we'll never be able to do it, but there's just some things that we just can't do. And
we come a long way. We come a long way, and I know we still got a ways to go. We will never be equal. So get that through your head. We'll never be equal. You know, men and women aren't equal, you know, but when it comes to that race thing, it's a lot. You know, it's very stressful, but compared to where we are right now, compared to our grandparents and their it is not worth. It's not worth all the extras. So yeah, make it home.
Definitely, I agree.
But my thoughts on the hoodie thing, just take it off. Just take it off. Just take it off. To save yourself, to save the trouble. All right, so we're gonna do the last one more topic, and then we can roll over the fifth topic to the next episode. But the fourth one, are broken women good for business? And the reason why, and I don't even want to say black, but it was a black guy that kind of gave me this topic. But going back with the Derek Jackson situation, you know, like his following were women that like unhappy women, like women that are, you know, in these unhappy relationships and stuff. And so they were buying his books, buying his cars, going to the seminars, you know, because they were like, I'm not happy with my spouse. I'm not happy with my husband. I want a good man, you know, unhappy women. So do y'all think, and I think me and Cortney, us being women, and then Danielle, you know, you're attracted to women and you went through your situations, are broken women good for business?